Alright guys, welcome back to Heard the Podcast. This is Danny here.
Taylor.
And we are back for this is episode 23?
Yes, 23.
Yes, episode 23. Alright, so yes, you can find me, Danny, at Danny DeVito __. That's DANIDEVITO __ on Instagram, and Danny DeVito with 1 _ on Twitter. You can follow my YouTube channel, Dani René. That's DANI René RENE. And yeah.
You can find me, Taylor, at Katie Heron, CADYHARIN, on all the platforms.
Okay, so my YouTube channel, right? I don't know. I'd have to fix. See, since we had this podcast, like, I don't know, cause like I used to talk about shit like this on my YouTube channel, and now I'm like, what do I do now? I have to figure out like a direction of my YouTube channel. I don't know if I should do like I may do like things like fat, like, you know, like maybe like clothing hauls and things like that, or like maybe like talk about natural hair, maybe.
That's how I was gonna say, things that are like trending like that you should focus more on that type of stuff. And then every now and then, if you did want to talk about shit, whatever you can. But like do little shit like that, because people are gonna always go back to that and look at it.
Yeah, and I think I still made like do like little trending topics here and there. I don't know.
Definitely do natural hair stuff though.
I gotta figure it out. I don't know.
You probably got a lot of tips. You've been on natural hair before everybody else.
Yeah, so I gotta figure that out. Anyway, so did you want to talk about the shows first or what? Because listen, I have some things to say.
We can get that out the way because I really don't have that many shows.
Okay, so you go ahead. You go first, because I feel like me and you may have 1 or 2 shows in common. So go ahead. Yes. You go first.
So the first show I want to talk about, first of all, we know last weekend Stranger Things came out, and spoiler alert, I know Danielle's not a fan.
I'm not a fan, I'm just not into it.
Oh yeah, she's not into it. Like, I'm a super fan. Lord. So basically, spoiler alert, Hopper dies for anybody who did not see it, Hopper and Billy. However, one of my coworkers, shout out to Zach, she told me that there's like an extra scene at the end, like, you know how like Marvel would do at the end and show something at the end of the credits. So they did that, and so like I did suspect all along, Hopper might not be dead because they didn't really show too much. But that's what the deleted scenes kind of giving me a hint that he's not dead. And they did confirm another season, which I probably think will probably be the last one. But yes, there will be at least one more season, so I'm happy about that. I was crying. All of y'all gonna cry if you didn't see it yet. That shit was sad. Danielle was so fucking sad. I was crying. I was like laying down under the covers, tears, real tears. Like I fucking know these people and their fiction.
Oh Lord,
they're fictional characters. Anyway, have you watched? You did watch Family Reunion. I like it. I like it.
I couldn't get past
for certain reasons.
I couldn't get past the first episode, Taylor.
Why?
I couldn't get past the first episode. I was so disappointed.
Why?
Because Tia Mowry for a while now, ever since like after she got off the game, she's been doing like, you know, little sitcoms here and there. She was on Instant Mom on Nickelodeon. She did this.
I forgot about that.
She did this Family Reunion thing on Netflix, and it was I think it was another show she did, like when she was playing someone's mom, maybe. I don't remember.
I don't know. But I forgot about Instant Mom.
Yeah, but like that Family Reunion show, Taylor, I couldn't get past this episode. First off, the wigs were horrible. The girl's wig, the daughter's wig was really bad. Even Tia's wig was kind of bad too.
But she was better than the daughter.
Taylor, I'm so, God, you know, bless Loretta Devine's sweet little heart. Bless her heart.
Come for Loretta.
I'm not coming for her, but it's like the whole show is just so like stereotypical black. Like honestly, every scene of that first episode, Taylor, every scene I was like, oh, I know what's about to happen. I know it's gonna happen. It's so predictable. Every scene, like my brain doesn't do things. I'm not seeing anything new. I'm over the whole like, ooh, look at this. Ooh, let me. Like it's just like the whole black stuff.
You're right about that.
When that church girl met up with the daughter. It was like, hey, come here. Like when she
I knew she was
I knew she was gonna do some shit like this. It's like I've seen this so many times. I was like, I can't do this.
I knew she was gonna do that.
I can't do this no more.
I thought the same thing. I will tell you that. I thought the same thing in the first episode. I watched the second one.
And then said, because the girl's so light skinned, she lighter than everybody in the damn family. They tried to make it a point to say, oh yeah, you take after my white mom or whatever. Like,
because they tried to say, was it the first episode? It was like we're all different shades.
Yeah. I get it. Like,
goddamn.
But the thing is, like,
she was light bright.
She was, and I get it. Like genetics works. The genetics is very unpredictable. You can grab from any part of your lineage, any complexion or whatever. Yeah. But I felt like, Because at first I was like, why is this a really light skinned girl? And like you could have like another shade of girl, but like I think what happened was they wanted to have that light skinned girl there. I guess to the things that I have not seen any other episode except for that because I couldn't get past it. But I assume that they cast that light skinned girl to like I guess to trigger like conversations about colorism.
Probably, yeah.
I mean, was colorism brought up again in the season?
Not so far. I don't even think I finished the second episode, so I can't tell you. However,
it probably was.
I thought the same things you thought the first episode, especially about that damn wig. But listen, I watched the second one, if not the full one. It was probably like a few minutes left.
Finish it?
Because I left out the house.
Okay.
But I haven't got back to it because I was watching The Handmaid's Tale. Anyway, I've been catching up on so much shit. Anyhow, no, but this is the thing. Have you ever seen? It reminded me. Have you ever seen the Carmichael Show?
Oh no, I haven't.
That show, I think it's on Netflix, but they stopped it after like the second season. But like it was a really good, funny ass show. And
I imagine because
it reminded me
Gerard
of that.
Is cool. I like
yeah,
Gerard,
yeah. And Tiffany Haddish was in it. The boy, Lil Ray was in it.
Yeah, I know.
David Allen Greer, I love David Allen Greer.
Hannibal Buress was in it, right?
Who
was Hannibal Buress in it? The Carmichael Show. He's a comedian too. Wasn't Hannibal?
I don't know who that is.
Oh, okay.
That's why I'm looking at you like I thought that was a girl.
Wow.
But
his name is Hannibal Buress. He's a comedian. He wasn't in the Carmichael Show. I thought he was. I just don't know his name. Probably. Okay.
But however, it reminded me a lot of the Carmichael Show, and when that show was out, I loved it. I was so mad it got canceled because he basically was just like he wanted to do something else. He just basically stopped and was over like I want to go in another direction. It was really good. So like I said, it reminded me a lot about that. There were some things that were a little. It started off the first episode a little corny,
cheesy lines, corny lines,
but
predictable.
When I got to the second one, it wasn't
the same formula.
When I got to the second one, it wasn't as cheesy. And then it was this one part. The girl, the real light skinned girl, I forgot what her name is.
The daughter.
She didn't know something about Black history. She didn't know who somebody was, and the girls, this little grown ass girl read her ass and was like,
well, it was the group of woke black girls, the little
head
girls,
and I was like, okay, they trying to teach a little something. Okay, I'm gonna keep watching. I'm trying to give it a chance because I love Tia, I love Loretta,
I love Tia too.
You know, I'm trying to give it a chance because
I would have felt better if this was on Nickelodeon. If this was on Nickelodeon, I would have felt a little bit better.
Yeah, I see why they need something like that. They could use something like that.
Yes, I would have felt better because I feel like
I
Netflix
expect
is more so...
Netflix. We already know Netflix.
It caters to kids, but I feel like it's mostly for adults. And I feel like this show, Family Reunion, I feel like it should be on Nickelodeon.
It would do better on Nickelodeon.
I feel like it would be. I feel like it's more suitable for Nickelodeon.
I feel like that's a show I expect Netflix to put. You wouldn't expect Nickelodeon to have
because of the level of intellectual
kids ain't
that you need.
To that.
No, the Family Reunion show. I think I think it will work out for Nickelodeon only because like the scenes. Listen to me, Sailor. The scenes were so predictable. I was like, oh my god, wow.
That's a lot of sitcoms.
I didn't see this coming. Not a lot of sitcoms. Not a lot.
That's a lot of sitcoms that are predictable.
Blackish. It's Blackish. With Blackish. Blackish is a good show, and you know it does have like you know.
That's not a sitcom though.
It is a sitcom. Blackish is a sitcom.
I thought a sitcom means you have a live audience.
No. It's no. A sitcom is you're sitting and it's a comedy. The show is a comedy. It's a sitcom.
When you have a live audience.
No, it doesn't always have to have a live audience. It's a sitcom.
Okay, well,
it's a funny show. Like it's,
no,
it's
Grownish.
comedy.
They always throw me with a loop.
Blackish.
I mean,
Blackish. It's a sitcom.
Blackish.
It's a black family.
Yes, I'm not into Blackish though.
But it's good. It's good because like you know it touches on topics. You know the general topics and whatever.
It's not cheesy.
But it's not cheesy. It's not corny. The scenes aren't predictable. It's
very
funny.
Well
it's
done.
clever. It's well done. It's well shot. The wigs are fine. Like, it's just like. You know what I'm saying? It's just too. It's just, bruh.
No,
I couldn't do
it. Yeah,
I couldn't do it.
I'm
and
trying
the
to.
Dad was
like
the dad was too goofy for me. It was just very. It was very. Shoot, I feel like shit. I feel like fucking That's So Raven was better than this damn show.
The new That's So Raven.
No, the old That's So Raven was better than this damn show.
Yeah, I mean, granted we were kids. That's So Raven was funny as fuck. That's a good show. That's
not even when we were kids. I remember adults watching That's So Raven when I was a kid. I remember adults watching it and laughing at it. You know what I'm saying? That's when this shit was good as fuck. This show, I don't like this. I can't. I'm trying
because it's black and because
it's Tia.
It's Tia's Loretta. I love her.
I can't always say because it's black because like
giving it a chance.
I know, give it a chance. But like even if just and also give it because it's black, we should hold it to a higher standard. Like if this is a black show, we need to represent this properly and don't make it's just that.
That's why I'm trying to give it a chance. I'm like, let me get past like 1 or 2 episodes because shit starts slow. But I'm like, come on now.
I was like, my brain isn't doing anything.
It was some parts where I knew what they were, the next line, and it's like
the next scene.
This is my first time seeing the show.
It's just Taylor. I can't.
I knew the grandmother dated Charlie Wilson. I knew like it was. Now they shouted out my uncle, so I was happy about that.
Girl, who cares? Of course they did, because it's the typical black state. Come on, it's typical black. See you next show, because I was so mad.
Give it a chance.
I was so mad. I'm like, what the fuck is this bullshit? I'm like,
and then from the trailer hearing about it, you think it's gonna be like good and stuff. It looks better than what it really is from the trailers. It definitely tricked me. But
that's what the trailer's meant to do. It's meant to try a little bit. You.
I really don't know how many shows. The last one is Euphoria.
Okay.
I have finally caught up this weekend.
I'm glad that's the girl.
I was going to watch it anyway, but when you told me about it, I didn't even know the shit started.
That show was everything.
I was so behind.
And everyone loves that show too.
Everybody that watches it loves it.
Social media loves the show because it's like I said, the first episode was intense.
I got 2 people on it this weekend.
The first episode is intense.
Yes,
it's very intense, but it's good. It's
very.
It's different. It gives a different perspective of like teenage life because nowadays teenagers in high school they do wild shit.
We weren't like that. Shit. We weren't that bad.
Listen, that shit.
And I like seeing Zendaya in a different light, other than playing like a little sweet girl.
She needs to win some awards from the show.
No, she's fucking talented.
Because she was she came from the whole Disney tribe and the Casey Undercover Girl and she was whatever.
She ain't been in no scandals.
She needs to get an award, an Academy Award, something, because she is
sure.
Just because you know what I love when I watch stuff. I love when I see people. Of course, Zendaya, she's like she's older. She's like one of the it girls out there. She's like one of the main girls to watch and take pictures of and stuff. Yeah. But I love seeing things where like I know that's Zendaya, but I'm not watching this show knowing okay that's Zendaya acting like a cokehead or a crackhead. It's just like this is Rue. I see Rue. I don't see Zendaya playing.
Exactly.
And Zendaya is playing the shit out that role.
I don't see Zendaya. I see her character Rue.
Bruh, and I love how they have like the trans girl Jules and like the whole little thing.
They touch on a lot of subjects.
They touch on the sexuality is fluid and it's a spectrum.
That's an age where they all that shit is going through their heads
and that's the big girl. I knew she looked familiar. I think she's
Kat. I love Kat.
I think she modeled for Forever 21 or something like that, or something, or Lane Bryant or something. Because I'm like, what this plus size girl? She looks familiar. She's modeled for something. She was a model.
I love her character.
Her name is Barbie Ferreira. I think. Let me look her up real quick. Hold on. I think she modeled for like cute. She modeled for like Lane Bryant or something. I saw her before. I was like, she got to be a model or something.
She was all twerking on the camera and stuff. It's okay, Kat. I like her.
American model and actress. She did some.
I've never seen her or noticed her. I'll say.
Yeah, I some ASO shit, some boohoo shit. She did some shit. Yeah,
I should have seen her on ASOS.
Urban Outfitters or something. Yeah,
I definitely seen her.
She's a plus size girl. She's very pretty, but
she is very pretty.
Girl,
she a little badass now. Girl. That little nerdy boy like her, he was like, you look different. She was like, I've changed. Girl. She put her headphones in. I said, go ahead, sis.
That porn shit too, Lord. Oh, okay. Are we done with you? I have 2 things to bring up. Are you done?
About what? Yeah.
Okay, so
tune in and text live tweet.
Yes, we live tweeting. We're live.
We live tweet all our shows.
Yes, we live tweet Euphoria. We live tweet Big Brother. So follow our Twitter at Heard the Podcast. But yes, so I'm gonna bring up 2 things. One show is the Big Little Lies show. Have you gotten into that yet? Because it's 2 seasons in.
I have not. Get into it. Up on like 4 shows.
It's really good. Right now, I'm on the edge of my seat because the mom, our homegirl, Meryl Streep, she plays the guy.
Love her.
She plays Nicole Kidman's husband died. They.
I do know that.
Spoiler alert, guys! If you haven't seen Big Little Lies, Nicole Kidman's husband died. They killed her and the group of like moms of the town. They killed the husband, the abusive husband. It was an accident, but it was like out of self-defense or whatever. Blah blah blah. But anyway, so the second season, they're all trying to like figure out who, why did he die, and they keep up this. The whole lie is about them killing the husband, but they lied about killing the husband basically. They said that he slipped and fell, but he really didn't. He fell, but they pushed him. But so now the second season, Meryl Streep comes in as because what's his name in real life? Because he plays Eric. He played Eric on True Blood. So Eric from True Blood. So yeah, Meryl Streep is Eric from True Blood's mom on the show. She comes in, she suspects things. She's like, what the fuck? Like, I don't believe how this is how he died or blah, blah, blah. Something had to happen. There's some missing pieces to this. So right now they're trying to like scurry and be like, oh my gosh, we don't want her to find this out and we don't want her to find that out. And like, she's threatening to take the kids away from Nicole Kidman because she thinks that she's unstable and blah, blah, blah. So that's all unfolding right now. So I'm waiting to see what happens in the end. I'm really anxious. All the main characters, Nicole Kidman, Reese Witherspoon, Shailene Woodley, Zoe Kravitz. They all have their own separate thing going on in the show.
Zoe. I gotta watch
I can't wait to finish that up. But anyway, and then also one more thing too. Scream, right? So Scream.
Is it good?
Let me say something. So I love the whole Scream franchise, the movies. Let me say something. I grew up on that Scream. The whole Scream franchise is what kickstarted me into the whole slasher film, the scary movie films. That was my first start. Like I was upset. I still am upset. To this day, I go on Netflix and they put
all of them.
I watch all them shits over and over again. And so they started the whole Scream series on MTV a couple years ago, right? And so I really didn't get into it that much because I was like, what the fuck, why are they doing this? And on top of that too, they changed the killer's mask to some other weird shit. I was like, what the fuck is this bullshit? So then now they brought it back with a season 3, some special 3-night premiere that happened this past week. So they brought the old mask back, so I was cool with that. Keke Palmer played in it, and I watched it, and Keke Palmer was in the special, and then Tyga was in the special as well. So I watched that, and it wasn't that bad. They had more so of a black cast, which I love about that. They tried to switch it up, put some more black people in it, which is cool. Tyga, of course, he played like a thug or whatever. And Keke Palmer, she played like a little like ratchet black girl, but she was still smart with the gay best friend, whatever. And I like Keke Palmer a lot. She's real smart.
I really like her a lot.
But it was okay. It had some cheesy lines here and there. But it kept up the theme of the Scream movies, because the Scream movies. It was based around a main character, and it's almost always about the main character's past life, and it's always like a family member of the main character or something about the main character's past life or a relative that it came back to haunt them or whatever. And that's what it was about in this one basically. And they of course they kept up the theme of referencing other like slasher films and like the rules of a scary movie. You can't say who's there, or you can't whatever the fuck. So I mean, I wasn't really too mad at it because a lot of times with remakes, they don't always hit it spot on. But I mean, I wasn't mad at it. It was okay.
I wasn't sure if I wanted to watch it.
You can watch it. You go ahead and watch it.
When they did the show with Emma Roberts back a couple days ago. It's really good. It's a blueberry black tea with lemonade. Go ahead. And
some stars. Mm-hmm. Okay.
The dude recommended it. I was like, all right, give me that. Okay. Anyway, so what was I saying? It was when they did it a few years ago. Brought the show
with Emma Roberts.
Yeah, when she was in it.
No, you're talking about Scream Queens. That's different.
Oh,
I'm talking about Scream Queens. That's a whole different show. Scream, talking about the movie Scream. MTV made a series about it. Scream.
I know.
Queens,
I'm talking about the wrong one.
Scream Queens was with Emma Roberts. I think
Keke Palmer was on that too.
Yep. And then also they had
that was cheesy. Okay.
They had freaking what's her Jamie Lee Curtis in that one too.
She was.
Yes.
My girl.
That was different. And I think they had Queen Latifah in that joint too. Right?
I don't remember. I didn't get that far.
Anyway, so. But yeah, they had that.
I mixed that up.
But Emma Roberts was actually in Scream 4.
I did see the movie.
Yeah,
because I thought they made it seem like what's her name that played Arya on Pretty Little Liars? I forget her real name. But they made it seem like she was going to be in it, and made my best friend.
No, yeah, they always do that shit.
And she died in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, they always do like the whole little pre
we were so pressed.
Yeah, because that happened in the very first. That happened in the very first original Scream, where like they made it seem like it was Drew Barrymore that was going to be in the movie the whole time.
Yeah,
no, she was the opening kill.
They pissed me off.
And she even on the damn to this day she's still on the damn poster for Scream.
Yeah, so was Arya, and I was mad because she died in 5 minutes. I'm like, I can't believe I fucking fell for this. I've seen every movie. How did I fall for this?
In Scream 2. They made Jada Pinkett Smith and Omar Epps as the main people, but in the movie they were the opening kills.
No, they was gonna die. We always die.
Yeah, but so that's you had any more other shows you want to discuss?
No,
girl, I'm gonna try to
watch The Handmaid's Tale.
I don't want to. I'm gonna try to watch Family Reunion again to see. I'm gonna try to go to the second episode.
One more try,
Taylor. But this show, it's just I don't like it.
It's very, very predictable.
I was disappointed with it. It's the same thing that's the same feelings I have towards Tyler Perry. Like, he's a mogul.
Oh, he's so predictable.
He's a mogul, and I respect him so much.
Know.
I still think about his speech from BET Awards, but his work. Like the whole shit with his movies, very predictable.
Everything shows.
It just plays in too much with the black stereotype. The only show that's
not predictable is the have and the have-nots. That's
It plays too much into the black stereotype, and I don't like that. Anyway, can we move on to the trash?
Let's glue it.
Okay, glue it. You said glue.
Did I say that?
You said let's glue it. Let me listen to that. That's pretty good.
Why, man, let's do it.
I don't order beverages from Starbucks. Let's get like my tall macchiato, iced macchiato.
Girl, I be on the secret menu looking for new stuff. I love Starbucks. Like,
fine. How much that cost? Like what, $3, $4, $5?
Like $4 or something.
For a damn fountain drink?
It's not a fountain.
Tastes like brisk. Anyway,
I got it mixed with lemonade.
Brisk. Anyway,
I really didn't need it though.
Brisk. Anyway,
you like it though.
Anyway, so on to the trash segment of the show, the pop cultures and whatnot. So we mentioned the whole Holly from Chloe and Holly. She was cast as the Black Mermaid for the new live action Little Mermaid. She I want to revisit that. So they were hating on her. It was racist posts. I saw one post with a watermelon and big sambo lips. That was horrible.
I saw that.
The fried chicken one, that was horrible. I saw other dumb shit. Then I saw some of them was saying like, oh, she's gonna have some soul. So they had a little post of like her singing Mariah Carey or her singing a little no, there's no way.
I saw that.
That shit. So I mean, yeah, like honestly, people are stupid and racist. The Little Mermaid, yes, it was white. Yes, she was Danish. Yeah. But at the end of the day, the Little Mermaid, she was a fictional character. She talked to fucking fish and lobsters.
They made it seem like this is somebody in history, and they changed.
Yeah, like I was watching some. You know, I love the impressive TV videos on YouTube. She broke down the whole thing with the Little Mermaid. She was saying like, you know, it's a fictional character. It can be black, white, purple. You know, it doesn't fucking matter. And then, you know, people will try to bring up the whole argument of, well, Princess Tiana was blah, blah, blah. Well, no, she said, you know, come to find out, the Princess Tiana story with the Princess and the Frog, I think it was the Tiana princess girl. She was actually modeled after an actual person. And they told, like, a similar story to an actual person. I have to look back into it. Let's see I forgot who the fucking person was. It's an important lady, y'all. If you go to Impressive TV on YouTube, and you'll find all types of little cute, a nice little tea, and you get all the tea and all the broken down. I love that lady Impressive. I don't know her name. I forgot her name. I don't know her name.
I heard of it through you, but I've never actually watched the video.
I love them damn videos. She breaks down every fucking thing. It's just to a T. Like, she's accurate as fuck, and she's very fair and mutual. She doesn't pick too many sides.
That's good.
But yeah, so she was basically saying like, no, there are Disney stories based on things that it's important to be black or to be that certain race. With the Little Mermaid, it's not. It's a mermaid. Mermaids are fake. Fucking lobsters talking or do what?
Fish and shit. They don't talk.
Fiction. So if they want to make a fucking black mermaid for a change, it's fine. Who gives a fuck? We're all going to fucking see it anyway. People are fucking dumb and racist.
I guarantee you, I'll be there.
Anyway, I'm gonna be there too for her.
I'm giving her my money.
All right. So it was some things that happened this week. Let's talk about the ASAP Rocky shit. So ASAP Rocky. So ASAP. Lord. All right, so I don't even know how to tackle this. He's still currently
detained, correct?
Yeah, he is. He's been there for a couple weeks now.
Yeah.
So A$AP Rocky has been detained in Sweden. So basically, what happened was it was these two weirdo, I guess crackheads or whatever the fuck they were, following. I don't know. They were. He posted a video on his page. Yeah. It was these weirdos following them, stalking them in Sweden. They assaulted the security guard. They accused the A$AP Rocky's team or camp or whatever of breaking their headphones and blah blah blah. They followed them for 4 blocks. They assaulted the security guard. They whatever. Then A$AP, at the shit hit the fan. A$AP Rocky ended up fucking dragging one of their asses, body slamming one of their asses. He gets arrested. He's locked up in Sweden for a couple weeks. His celebrity friends have been posting, oh, free A$AP Rocky this, free A$AP Rocky that, change.org this, change.org that. I happened to sign the petition, right? I signed the petition. Did too. And then after I signed the petition, I went on Twitter and I saw, people were, it's this podcast called The Read. I don't know if you listen to it. I told you about it.
I've heard a few episodes, but I haven't I don't
listen to it.
Tune in every. Okay,
so episode. It's one of my favorite podcasts. It's one of the first podcasts I've ever listened to. I love them a lot. I love Kid Fury. I love Crystal. They inspired me to actually do this podcast as well. But so one of the co-hosts' name is Crystal, right? So Crystal posts on her Twitter page. She basically says, when I heard about the whole A$AP Rocky Sweden thing, I thought of this interview. So she posted a screenshot of an interview that A$AP Rocky had a couple years ago, basically about the whole. They asked him about the whole Ferguson thing. I'm gonna read it real quick, And so the interviewer asks A$AP Rocky, the interviewer says, do you ever feel like you're being forced to address these issues? He says, they're not forcing me to do shit. I'm just going to stay black and die. Why? Because I'm black? So every time something happens because I'm black, I gotta stand up. What the fuck am I, Al Sharpton now? I'm ASAP Rocky. I did not sign up to be no political activist. I want to talk about my motherfucking lean, my best friend dying, the girls that come in and out of my life, the jiggy fashion that I wear. the jiggy fashion that I wear. Jiggy,
that's his word.
He loves jiggy. He said my new inspirations and drugs. I don't want to talk about no damn Ferguson and shit because I don't live over there. I live in fucking Soho and Beverly Hills. I can't relate. I'm in the studio. I'm in these fashion studios. I'm in these bitches' drawers. I'm not doing anything outside of that. That's my life, right?
Now you want somebody help.
And the thing is, I'm like, damn, I forgot all about this interview. I forgot about this interview, and I forgot about the whole shit he had to say about the whole black girls and red lipstick and bullshit like that.
But see, I didn't hear this.
I remember this.
I didn't know anything about that until it came back up.
He said, I don't live there. I don't have nothing to do with that shit.
I didn't know nothing about that until
you ignorant fuck, right? So that's what Crystal posted. She's like, yeah, when I heard about the whole Sweden shit, I thought of this interview, right? She was like, I'm not signing shit. I ain't signing shit. I'm gonna keep on living my life. I'm gonna keep buying my cheap ass shit from IKEA. I'm not signing nothing for his ass. No, fuck that shit.
I wish
right?
I didn't sign it because of that.
I forgot all about what he said.
Granted, he shouldn't be locked up for some shit he didn't start.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, that's not my life. I don't live in Sweden.
I don't live in Sweden.
Okay.
And I'm not rich
I'm
like
still over here pouring murder
right.
where I live at.
Exactly. But the thing is,
I shop at H&M.
The thing is, too, one of the reasons why I was like so quick to sign the petition was because when he got locked up in Sweden, it reminded me, and he was in solitary confinement. Mm-hmm. And it reminded me of the whole 21 Savage thing, how he was locked up in solitary confinement. And that was fucked up. I was like, oh shit, no. Let me sign this petition, right? But anyway, yeah, so that brought that up, right? So Joe Budden, right? Also listen to Joe Budden's podcast. Mm-hmm. So Joe Budden on his show, he brought up what Crystal said. He didn't say Crystal's name, but he said, yeah, I saw that because they brought the whole A$AP Rocky thing on the show, and he was like, yeah, I saw that dumbass tweet from that bum ass nasty ass home girl from that podcast. I saw her post that tweet or whatever, right? And he was basically saying, he was like, just because someone says some dumb shit like that doesn't mean that I can't be compassionate for them. It doesn't mean I can't like care that they're blah 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 blah. There's something wrong with you for not being compassionate and being this and that because someone else is blah blah blah, right? So I see what he's saying and I see what she's saying.
I do.
But, I'm not mad at her for not wanting to sign that shit because what he said was some bullshit.
Because she didn't say don't be compassionate. She just said that's how she feel about it.
That's some bullshit what he said.
He don't deserve to be locked up, no. But he was still fucked up for saying what he said.
The things I see what Joe Budden is saying too. But the thing is, like, why you get mad at her for feeling that way? Let her feel that way and let you feel your way.
That's what I'm saying.
Why she gotta be a bum ass nasty ass homegirl?
Because she can go in there and call you a fucking crackhead.
But the thing is, on Twitter, they had like a little exchange on Twitter because they were actually trending on Twitter. I was like, oh shit, what the fuck? What
you was all into it.
And so basically, she was saying like, because someone had pointed out to her that he had said it on his podcast. She was like, what the fuck? And then she was like, well, I know all about Joe Budden being steam pressed over me and my show and blah blah blah. He been pressed for whatever reason, and my show is he was like, I'm not gonna address him on my longer running, more money making, coming to TV this fall ass show, right? Ooh. So then Joe was like, your show died long ago, and you have bad deals, blah blah blah. And people was like, what the fuck, like what? Like it was the whole thing of like some people were on Joe's side, some people were on Crystal's side. It was a whole big Twitter war, whatever the fuck. The Read is actually a very successful podcast. They come to DC a lot. They come all over the country. Sold out shows every fucking time. They're very successful. So I don't know what he means by bad deals and show being dead because they have lots and lots of
That's one of the most popular ones. Like
yes. So I don't know what he means by that. But anyway, people also it was people that on Twitter that brought up his old crack shit and brought up him like sitting on a pregnant lady's stomach or whatever the fuck he did, or Esther Baxter, whatever.
He's so fucking ignorant sometimes.
And people also said that Crystal hates straight black men and blah 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 whatever fuck.
What?
Anyway,
what does that have to do with anything?
Girl, people are crazy. Anyway, so my whole thing is with this whole like cancel culture and things like that because like it brought me back to the whole Chris Brown shit. I still don't like what Chris Brown said about the whole black girl thing. I'm trying to figure out a way like the thing is I love music and I really do want to listen to his album, but I just can't it's just like he just. I don't know. I'll try to listen to it to see what it's like. But I'm just out. I mean, I unfollowed him on Instagram. I'm not gonna really support him too much. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna buy no shit to
but
his concert.
It's like when you love music, because it's the thing.
I'm gonna think I'm
It's people who don't agree with the things Kanye says and do. But at the same time, this motherfucker still his music good. Like,
I still play Graduation.
Listen, with the R. Kelly shit too, people still like, I'm still bump that shit. That's just, he got classics. However, I haven't listened to R. Kelly. I haven't listened to, like, Kanye, all his new, anything he put out after after the Pablo joint. Haven't heard it.
Shoot, before Pablo, he was tripping before Pablo.
But that was the last, because I bought tickets to go see that fucking show, and then he showed his ass. He showed his ass, and remember the rest of the song got canceled, so I never got to go. And speaking of motherfucking concerts, you heard about Lil Wayne canceling? I was fucking there.
Oh, so he actually canceled it?
No, this bitch said he quit in the minute. He was supposed to do an hour set. He quit after 20 minutes. Said, I think this is going to be my last show. Because he said this ain't my swag. That basically it was too many fucking white people, not enough black people.
No, that's not
That's
true.
how I got.
I think it was because
it wasn't lit though. I feel like a lot of them didn't even.
No, what happened was black rappers are used to perform in front of white people all the time. White people be at all them festivals and shit because that's what it is. They, we talked about this before in the last episode. Like, white people always show out because our culture is cool. Our culture is pop culture. So they're used to, rappers and all them, they're used to performing in front of white people. I thought it was because he was the opening act and people were walking in.
He wasn't the opening act.
Oh, he wasn't?
No. It was his band. Actually, I really liked him. It was his band. Because, it was him and Blink-182's tour. They had an opening act since up and coming back from London called Neck Deep. They were really, really good. Like, I looked them up right after the show. And then Lil Wayne came. Then it was Blink-182. But it was their tour together, Blink-182 and him. And then that was their opening act.
But Wayne came on before Blink-182.
Yeah.
So I thought it was because people were still walking in or walking out or whatever the fuck while he was performing. That's what I thought. That's where I got that from.
They probably were, but at that point it had already been going on for an hour or so. Because Wayne didn't even come out on time. First of all,
he tweeted saying like, "Oh guys, no, I'm still on the tour."
Blah, so after all, that's the whole kill. After all that, you fucking still stayed on the tour.
But he walked out after 20 minutes, so he didn't finish.
It's still supposed to be a fucking hour. He performed for 20 minutes.
Wow.
You know how mad. And granted, I like Blink-182. I am a fan of them. I used to listen to them back in the day. But the main attraction for me is people that came there. It's like this. It was some people by me who said they came there to see Wayne.
Yeah. Well, I saw Wayne at Broccoli Fest, so I'm cool.
That was my first time seeing Wayne, so I'm pissed. And it's like that's one of my favorite rappers of today. Like to this day, I could sing a Lil Wayne song backwards and forward.
Marcus said, on our bonus episode, Marcus was like, Lil Wayne is our Jay-Z, like our era of Jay-Z.
Yeah. I'm a super fan of Lil Wayne. Like I feel like when I listen to his music, I feel like a nigga. Like, I be knowing the lyrics like that. And so I like the way his music make me feel. And I was just pissed about it because I was so happy I was going to be like, posting Instagram, I finally saw one of my favorite rappers in the world. Like, I was so amped to see Wayne. When he came out, I was singing every word to every song. Like, it was like, I was so pressed. And this nigga left. That shit really disappointed me. And it's like, I still want to support him because I'm a big fan. But it's like, do I want to give you my money for you to disappoint me again? I need to see him when it's just him performing somewhere, like nobody else, and then maybe it'll be a good show. But it really disappointed me. I'm still mad about that shit. Because I paid my money for what? For you to leave? It was still a good show. Like, Travis Barker showed the fuck out.
I hate when people do that shit.
He had a solo drum performance.
I get it, you're Lil Wayne, but damn.
And he fucking killed it. Like, Travis Barker did good. I love Travis Barker.
Oh, yeah, he lit.
He was in this fucking globe thing that it rotated. He was going upside down all these ways, and he was still drumming. That shit was tight. Granted, I was so upset about Lil Wayne because that was the main reason I was there. And
I'm sure
2.5 hours of traffic.
But I'm sure you ain't. Where was it at?
In Bristol, Virginia.
Hell no.
Drove it was people next to me. They can't see Blink-182. They said they drove 5 hours from Raleigh. Like, people was coming out of
North Carolina.
Yeah, they was.
They ain't had no date set up in North Carolina.
I guess not. But they said we got me. I talk to anybody. They said that they were going to they were coming to DC for the weekend, staying with her sister, and they were going to go to museums and shit. So maybe that's why they came up there and was going to go. The girl's sister lived in Bethesda. So they were going to go downtown to all the museums and
Of course they did that.
Anyway, white people tour shit. Yeah, but I just had to talk about it. I was pissed.
But I'm sure he's not canceled.
No, he said this might be my last.
I'm saying for you. I'm sure he's not canceled for you.
He's not 100% canceled. I'm just pissed at him right now. I can't not listen to Lil Wayne's music.
I mean, how do you feel about the whole cancel culture though? Because I feel like with the whole Chris Brown thing, I'm still kind of like whatever. But I'm gonna try to listen to his music. But like I said before, I'm gonna dial back with the whole support of him because that's some bullshit.
I have dialed it back, but it's just like he got so many songs and hits from when we were in middle school.
Fuck yeah!
I can't just stop listening.
Don't know your name.
We talking about back to Run It. Like what?
It's your man. But and that, but then with the shit with the ASAP Rocky shit, like it's just like nigga, like I signed your shit by accident, motherfucker.
And
but
you know I'm a big ASAP fan.
I know you love you some Ferg, but what I'm saying is like with the whole canceling thing, honestly, like I get it. People love to say, like even Joe Budden like said, you know, they was like, you know, people make mistakes, people say dumb shit, blah blah blah. But like, where do you draw the line? Because at the end of the day, these people are full grown adults. They know right from wrong. A lot of times they're just sorry because of the backlash they got.
Yeah,
but like with the whole fucking.
You want to think about apologizing to that shit resurface?
Exactly, not like to bring the whole Jeffree Star shit. I can't.
He's canceled.
When I got the whole gist of everything that he has done, I had unsubscribed from his YouTube account. I unfollowed his ass on Instagram. Unfollowed his Snapchat shit. I was on Snapchat the other day. I don't post Snapchat at all. I just be on there for celebrity shit. Yeah. And you know, his little thing, like on a little explore page on Snapchat, his shit popped. I'm like, why the fuck is he on my shit? Let me go click it and let me try to see if I can block his content.
I don't want to see. I don't want nothing. I don't want to see you at all.
He has said disgusting things about black people, black women. There's footage of him saying nigger this, nigger that, pour bleach on that bitch so she can blah 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 blah. And then now you want to say, of course you want to be apologetic.
I bought one of that bitch lipstick.
Of course you want to be apologetic and you know. Put random little dark boys on your fucking campaigns, but I don't care. The thing is, I don't care about your apologies because
you meant what you said when you said it.
You were a full grown adult man when you said that shit too, and like of course you're gonna backtrack and say, oh I'm terrible, make little sorry about being racist videos on YouTube. Of course, because you have a brand, and black women are one of the main fucking focuses, like on one of the main things when it comes to cosmetics and consumptions and things like that. So of course you want to whatever because you have a brand. Because that's the thing. Like I'm weary when it comes to people like that have brands and businesses and things like that. I'm weary when it comes to their apologies because I'm like, are you apologizing because you're trying to save your brand and your image, or is it genuine? You know what I'm saying? I don't. If you were nobody, would you be apologetic?
Because I don't
think so.
If that didn't resurface, you would have never said shit about it.
I mean, of course you wouldn't because you don't want anyone to know that you said that shit. But what I'm saying is, my whole thing is like you apologizing, like is your shit genuine because you have a brand, or your business and your brand is on the line. The thing is, honestly, like
I don't believe his.
The thing is, it's not because he still has fans regardless because he's a white person and you know the whites are majority and shit. But what I'm saying is like I said, I just feel like I don't feel like it's genuine because you have a brand and an image to upkeep. You know what I mean? A lot of those little beauty influencers, a lot of those beauty...
He's going to put that first and he's going to do what he got to do.
A lot of those beauty YouTubers, it's always some... It's a couple of them that there's like little scandals here and there about them saying some racist shit and they old tweets or whatever. That fucking Laura Lee girl, like she lost some subscribers because of whatever. Anyway, I'm whatever. Anyway, next topic. Are you done with the ASAP Rocky or anything else you want to say?
Yeah, I'm over it.
Anyway,
I do hope he gets out though. Like he don't deserve to be locked up.
Yeah, but like I said before, like I don't.
He was wrong.
I don't live in Sweden.
But he said was wrong.
But I do feel bad. Like those motherfuckers, they were weird. They were weird for like following you around. That was weird as fuck. Somebody for 4 fucking
because
they were trying to start shit because they knew it was going to happen. But that's Sweden shit. I wouldn't want to be arrested nowhere.
No, I wouldn't even fought them. Like,
oh Lord. Anyway, so. Good Lord. So did you hear about the bullshit that Jermaine Dupri said about female rap?
His dumb ass.
So he really started. Motherfuckers is mad at his ass.
They coming for him in these comments
and rightfully so.
And they should.
Rightfully so. So let me just give you a gist of Let me just give you a gist of what it was. Let me see if I can find this
interview.
Let me find it real quick because I saw it on the Shade Room and shit. So he was on an interview with People Magazine or whatever the fuck, and so basically this is what he said.
And you mentioned other female rappers. Do you have a favorite right now in the rap game?
Cardi B, Nicki,
Females?
Megan Thee Stallion. Stand out to you?
I can't really say.
Not a Cardi B fan?
The reason why I can't say is because I feel like they all rapping about the same thing, and I don't think they're showing us who's the best rapper. I think they're trying to show, for me, it's like strippers rapping, and I don't, as far as rap goes, I'm not getting who is the best rapper.
So that was the bullshit that he said on the interview, right? And so that was some bullshit. Only because that's some bullshit and that's not fucking true. What he said was not fucking true. There's so many fucking female rappers out here that don't get their praise and don't get the shit that they deserve. And all these rappers rap about different shit, not stripping. There's only one known stripper rapper, that's Cardi B. That used to be. Cash Doll used to strip too, but they don't strip no more.
But they'll clearly say, "Yeah, I used to be a stripper." Like they ain't got no shit.
Anyway, so Cardi B starts it off by posting this on her page. I'm glad she started this whole thing off.
Mm-hmm. Okay, guys. So I have seen a lot of people, right, that nowadays female rappers only talk about their pussy and shit. And now that Jermaine Dupri brought it up, now I'm gonna say something about it, right? First of all, I rap about my pussy because she's my best friend, you know what I'm saying? And second of all, it's because it seems like that's what people want to hear. I ain't even gonna front, because let me tell you something. When I did Be Careful, people was talking mad shit in the beginning, like, what the fuck is this? This is not what I expected. I expected this, I expected that. So it's like, if that's what people ain't trying to hear, then all right, then I'm gonna start rapping about my pussy again. And second of all, there's a lot of female rappers that be rapping their ass off and don't be talking about their pussy and don't be talking about, getting down and dirty, and y'all don't be supporting them. Exactly. Y'all don't be supporting them, and they be mad dope. These bloggers don't support them. They don't give them the recognition. So don't blame that shit on us when y'all not the one that's supporting them. Okay.
Exactly. Well, and that was well said. She followed up with another post when she shouted out the actual girls that people need to really need to look up.
Let me tell you about some rappers that are really fucking dope, that be rapping their ass off, and I don't feel like they get the recognition that they deserve. Tierra Whack, Kamaya, Rhapsody. There's this girl called Oraniku. I don't know how to say her name.
Chica.
I don't even know how to say my own real motherfucking name.
She's big in chocolate.
But they be rapping their ass off, and I feel like we need to put these girls more in magazines. Blogs. Y'all need to start putting these girls on y'all blogs, because I know y'all watching this. Put these girls more on y'all blogs. Radio, DJs. Y'all need to hear these girls. Y'all need to play their music on the radio. My fans, I want you to hear these girls, because these girls can rap their motherfucking ass off. And we need to support them.
Exactly. So it's a lot of girls I like. I like Asian Debrat. I love Meg Thee Stallion. I love Saweetie. I love Rico Nasty. I love Cardi B. I love Cash Doll. I love Tierra Whack. I love Princess Nokia. And they Meg Thee Stallion. She's really famous for rapping about sex, which is cool. But she's not a stripper. She's a college student. And the thing is, it's like all these niggas rap about the same shit too. So what the fuck you talk about?
That's what it
was dumb as fuck.
That's what I was gonna say.
So then Trina was on the Ricky Smiley show, right? And I love this too. I love how all the girls. I love how everyone has this uproar of like, nigga, what the fuck are you talking about? Nigga, first of all, JD, when did we care about you since Confessions? What the fuck you talking about?
Literally, that was the last time.
And the thing is, and Usher sings about the same fucking shit. Usher and Trey Songz and all them sing about sex and fucking these bitches from the back and
niggas sing about the same shit. But that's okay. Let a girl do it.
Talking about?
Now what's a problem?
It's just dumb. So then Trina was on the Ricky Smiley show, and she and they brought it up to her, and this is what happened.
They having fun. They doing their thing. They out here traveling, getting their bags, securing their bag. They talking about what they see going on, clubbing, partying, getting fly bags, securing the bags, like dudes being goofy, whatever is in your life, you can't. That's what you're talking about. You're not talking about Bible study if you're not. That's not what you're doing. You're not talking about being a lawyer if you're not going to school to be a lawyer. You're not talking about being a judge. You're talking about life, the lifestyle, having fun, doing your thing. And don't get me wrong, I'm listening to these girls. I'm listening to these songs. I'm like, you can't. The city girls. I mean, you got #1 hits on the record right now. I mean, and it's a genre that comes from under me. It comes from Miami, so they're bound to win. Like when I think of it, it's like Me All Over Again started in 1998. So of course I'm gonna support it all the way 100. When I hear them talking, yeah, it's raw, it's raunchy, unapologetic, it's saucy. It's not about trying to be the next bard lyricist or everybody don't want to be Jay-Z. Everybody don't want to be lyricist of the year. People just want to have fun, and that's the problem. Because believe it or not, what are these guys talking about? The same thing. drugs, sex, money, guns, shooting, banging girls, a young girl.
Exactly, the same shit. And it's funny too, because all the niggas talk about the same shit over and over again. And a lot of them niggas look the same with their dreads. A lot of them niggas sound the same too with their future ass melodies, and they Migo ad libs. So
everybody trying to sound like Migos.
So Jermaine Dupri, everyone came out. You know, Doja Cat came out on her page, was clowning Jermaine Dupri like, nigga, what the fuck? She named a whole bunch of female rappers.
So
Tierra Whack posted on her story. She made a whole list of girls on her story. Shouted out everybody from Rico Nasty, Meg Thee Stallion, Sweetie, Asian the Brat, Cash Doll, Dream Doll, Cuban, Kamaya, Young and May, Licky Lee, fucking Lizzo, Dreezy, Rhapsody, Tink. All it's a whole list. She put a whole list on her story. There's a lot of female rappers that rap about different shit, conscious shit.
Have to just
no name raps about a lot of fucking different shit. Tierra Whack is bomb as fuck. She has bomb ass wordplay. She used to be a battle rapper, and now today I saw in the Shade Room. Now they posting Tierra Whack now on the Shade Room. They you better. She posted a freestyle. She posted a freestyle on her page. And the Shade Room picked it up and reposted on their page, and Meek Mill commented saying like, you know, she's one of the best female rappers. She's one of the best female rappers. She is one of them.
Bomb
Tierra Whack is bomb with her fucking wordplay. Meg Thee Stallion is hard as fuck with her shit. She can come up with Meg Thee Stallion has so many metaphors for shit. It's just everything. Like Princess Nokia, I love Princess Nokia's swag. I love her swag. Rico Nasty, I love her fucking swag. It's different with her rocker shit.
So has Jermaine Dupri said anything back to any of these?
What happened was his dumbass. This is the thing too. And when he came back with his shit, I'm like, this makes sense. So he came back and said, "Oh my god!" So for the past couple days, I've been receiving and hate DMs and angry this and angry that, and I'm gonna come out with the show, female cipher, so deaf female cipher, to let me know who the blah 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 blah. And we was like, nigga, we don't want your fucking shit. And I'm like, I knew, and the thing is, I commented, I said, I knew it was gonna turn into a fucking marketing ploy for you.
Maybe that's what he wanted.
Probably. Because like what he said was so fucking ignorant and obviously not even accurate. It was, what the fuck are you talking about, nigga? So then the nigga Black, the singer Black, was like, he retweeted and said, "Women in hip hop don't need representation / approval from men. Your cipher sounds more reactive than proactive. If you don't have a favorite artist that hits on the subjects you want to hear, you could solve that with a quick search and some support. Plus, if they do want to talk about sex, they can." That's what Black said. So then Scotty Beam was like, Scotty Beam saw Jermaine Dupri's post and retweeted and said, "With all due respect, fuck out of here." Exactly.
I reposted that dumbass interview of his with the Meryl Streep meme because and I was like,
nigga, what?
To JD, because he need to show this bitch ass
like,
up.
Nigga, what?
You sound dumb as fuck.
Nigga, what? Like, who cares about you? I don't even value your fucking
all
opinion.
These niggas rap about
who
sex
values
and
your
drugs
fucking opinion? Somebody put up an old tweet saying how Jermaine Dupri back then Jermaine Dupri said, "Oh, Beyonce's not going to be around 10 years from now," and then they was like, and then 10 years later he opens up for Beyonce at one of her sold out shows.
My friend said she liked to plan a reunion.
Girl,
somebody like it.
So the thing is too about black people. That's the thing. Like, some blacks, they'll eat up that fucking that bullshit without even thinking about the issue. Like, a lot of people still watch Tyler Perry films and be like, "Oh, ha ha." The same motherfuckers that be in church talking about be in church and be homophobic. Them same women be in the church homophobic, talking about gay is wrong, but then be on fucking watching Medea in the dress, Tyler Perry in the dress, doing all this other shit in the dress, and it's fine. But you want to fucking talk about, this is my
thing about Tyler Perry. You sit here laughing at the same shit that happened in the last movie.
Exactly.
It's all the same.
It's
like,
all
do something new.
Mother.
That's why he's done with Medea. He wants to move on something new. Finally.
Like I said, let's say I'm not gonna knock Tyler Perry because he gives black people jobs.
And I love him for that.
He gives black people jobs.
Black people if you got something he can work with, he will work with you and give you a goddamn job. Because there's so many people who wouldn't be where they are now without him giving them a job.
Absolutely. And let me start. And even Taraji was like, it was a Taraji Regina Hall that she was like, Tyler Perry was the first one that paid me my worth.
I think it was Taraji.
It was Taraji, yeah. Like I said,
Regina Hall, I think she said that about what's his name? Did all the '90s black movies. I can't think. He died.
John Singleton.
I'm sorry, I forgot your name.
But I mean, let me stop talking too much shit about Tyler Perry, because if he called me tomorrow, I'll be like, hey Daniel, you want to be in my next movie? I'd be like, yes,
hell yes, I know. Right? I'm gonna say yes regardless.
Right. Anyway, but Lord Jesus. So
excuse me.
So that was that, and so yeah, like that was some bullshit. We all know it was some bullshit. There's a whole bunch of girls out here that serve different purposes, and yeah. So then in the meantime, you can also check out Meg Thee Stallion's XXL freestyle on YouTube. Also check out Rico Nasty's XXL freestyle on YouTube. Check out Tierra Wax's Instagram page. Look at her fucking freestyle. She's bomb as fuck. Anyway, did you see on a lighter note, did you see Diddy talking about some, hey guys, how do you feel about how do you feel about if I brought back Making the Band? How do you guys feel about that? So
I said I was here for it.
I was like, Dylon.
The only
you saw Aubrey O'Day ass when a fucking reply back to the girl, shut your ass. Y'all brought the shit ended because of your ass. She's on reality TV. The shit ended because of you, because you couldn't keep your fucking mouth shut.
She can't even sing for real to me.
And the thing is, too,
even I love Danny Kane.
I don't like the whole fucking Danny Kane trio. Nah, bring back all them bitches.
Listen, you ever notice every person you have anybody else that everybody you put on Making the Band never made it fucking big.
Yeah.
Get nobody.
Yeah.
And let me say,
Dawn is something special. But the thing is, Dawn is underrated. She needs that push.
She can sing
he knew Dawn was the shit because he used her a few times. You know, it was the first time.
Her face done. She looked different now.
Yeah, she got her face. She got her nose done. I think she got some
nose was big,
bleach.
but
I think she got some bleach too.
She did.
But
I don't like it though.
I feel like Diddy knew Dawn was something special from the beginning, because at one point after Danny Kane was formed and they had the little shit going on, it was some little shit between her and Aubrey, and like Aubrey was kind of mad because when Diddy had that album out, that press play album out, he was going on tour and shit, and it was that song he had with Keisha Cole, I told you once, I told you twice. So when he was on tour, sometimes he would take Dawn on tour with him, and she would sing that Last Night song on tour with him, and like I think Aubrey and them, they were kind of like, what the fuck, like she was kind of like, why are you always like basically like you kind of favor her or whatever the fuck, right? It was that, and then also, you know, of course they had the whole Diddy Dirty Money thing, which was cool. They had a good at the last year in Paris album. I like Dirty Money. They had a good little run, and you know, yeah. So what you about to say?
I'm if he brings that back, because I was a big Danny Kane fan. I was a big Day 26 fan.
Shit, the band,
yes. But no, I actually met Day 26 one time. I forgot they came here.
They
did that little CD signing at downtown Foot Locker at Rhode Island Avenue in high school. I left school early. Could have got in trouble for that. Girl, I left school early to see that.
I ran into a few years, quite some years ago. I ran into Q at the Safeway.
Remember everybody used to try to say that was his cousin? Everybody trying to say Q was their cousin.
Because he's from here. He's from here.
I know. I used to be like, shut the fuck up. Y'all ain't
I saw him a couple times in a Safeway somewhere. He would be around here.
Yeah.
But and then Day 26 want to get on a damn 4-way FaceTime call with TMZ talking about something. We would love to come back as mentors. Like, nigga, y'all still struggling.
No, for real. I just seen a post from the boy Willie like yesterday.
He's still fine.
I was about to say that. That was my point.
He
looked bomb. He had his nose pierced. I don't like that, but he still
didn't he always have
some sexy lips? No,
he didn't always have nose.
No, that was shit. Nobody was doing that back then. Like after Tupac, nobody's really doing that shit.
What?
They started doing it the last couple of years.
What? I thought he always had his nose pierced.
Like from back in the day.
Yeah.
He's still sexy though. I thought he was cute, and I thought Big Mike was kind of like a big sexy.
Big and sexy. Yeah, he was big and sexy.
Matter of fact, when me and my friends went there, we saw our other friend Tima at that's her last name. We call her by her last name. We seen her at the joint too. This girl named Tima. We was friends back in the day. Mm-hmm. She was my best friend, like childhood best friend. Who we all was cool as we got older. Mm-hmm. And she was there at the downtown locker room with her mother. And Big Mike tried to talk to her mother. And her mother ain't want him. And I was like, what is you doing? Yes.
The fuck?
He tried to talk to the girl mother, and I'm just like, she did not want him, and I'm like, what are you doing? We was mad as shit at her mother. She was mad at her mother, like what is you doing? You tripping? Mind you, she was a single mother. She ain't had no man. Like, what is you doing? Because her mother bad as shit.
I want them to bring, if they're going to do anything to Making the Band, they need to put all the seasons. I say from the Making the Band, from the band. I remember the very first Making the Band was when he formed that white boy band called Angel. Not Angel. It was some white boy band that he formed.
I don't even remember that.
It was something. It was some white boy band that he formed or whatever. But anyway, so I feel like if you want to do anything about Making the Band, you need to put them shits on fucking Netflix so I can watch all them shits.
They be doing that now because now that the Hill show is out, the new one. They got all the ones on demand and on Hulu now.
Bitch, put all them shits on.
Or is it
on
Amazon?
Something.
It's something. But
put them somewhere. I want to see him.
I want to rewatch everything and then watch that new shit.
But girl, what? It was some jokes. Of course, there's some jokes saying people be like, who from Bad Boy survived? Who still is flourishing?
No, seriously.
Yeah.
But I would watch it if it came back.
What?
I would watch it just because.
I watched it. I don't know.
He would have to find time to do that.
I watch it for research purposes.
Music shows are kind of made a little comeback because American Idol was like one of the main.
I'm so over them damn singing shows, girl. Because honestly,
I watched the auditions.
Them X Factors and them damn American Idols and them damn Voices. They all are. Those are for the damn celebrities for their promotion.
I know that.
There is all about the celebrities.
American Idol had funny auditions, so I watch it to laugh at people. But other than that, I do watch The Full with Diddy and DJ Khaled and Meghan Trainor. That's really fucking I like the.
I see the memes.
I like the memes are hilarious. No, but the way that show goes, I like how they compete. I like how they compete with each other, and so that's probably the only musical show I watched. And then one called Signed. I think that was the Dream show. It came out last year, but. They ain't confirmed they was gonna do another one.
They had some BET show coming out about something who has the factor or some I don't know, some shit with Nipsey Hussle in it before he passed. They got some BET show coming out. Yeah, I don't know. But anyway,
I didn't hear about that.
So I have one more thing to talk about. Jay-Z is entering in the weed business.
I just saw that before I got here.
Jay-Z just does not let up, man.
He got his hand in everything, and
I'm glad. I love him. He's such a good,
such a smart
representation of someone coming from a bad situation and make it. Man, he has something that I strive. I really do strive to be Jay-Z's type of successful. Anyway, so the article says Jay-Z will join the California-based cannabis company Caliva as chief brand strategist as part of a new multi-year partnership. The rapper will help the company with creative decisions, outreach efforts, and strategy, though a big component of his role will focus on the social justice issues surrounding the legalization, because of course people are fucking locked up for selling weed, but now it's legal and shit, and now they motherfucking white folks want to fucking sell, whatever, any fuck.
Yep.
This is a Rolling Stone. This is a Rolling Stone article. So, specifically, Jay will work to improve the representation and the participation of previously incarcerated people who are still being kept out of legal weed business in large numbers. Per a statement, Jay-Z's efforts in the realm will include advocacy, job training, and overall employee and workforce development. He's the shit. So
he got his hand in every fucking thing possible.
Yep.
I just found out about that on the way here.
Yep. So Jay-Z is that nigga.
That's something I would definitely invest in, is the weed business. There's a lot of money in that.
Yes, absolutely. Take all of it. Do everything, Jay-Z.
I'm gonna learn how to
make everything black
start
owned.
investing in stocks.
Yo, fuck yeah, do that shit. I got a few plans up my sleeve, honestly, girl. I got I stay motivated. I stay with goals. But anyway, there's anything else that you wanted to talk about before we close out? Because I'm done with my list of things.
No, I think we covered everything that's going on.
I have so I listened to DJ Mustard's album Perfect 10. It's really good. I love me some Cali rap.
I didn't even know he had a new album.
YG, yes, he does.
I'm gonna listen because I be liking DJ Mustard's
I love Cali rap. I love me some
too.
YG. I love me girl. It's this nigga named One Take J. Bruh, he's the shit.
Is he from Cali?
He lit as fuck. I love Cali shit, bruh.
He
lit as fuck.
I be like,
wait, hold up.
That Cali shit.
Bitch up.
Them beats for that Cali shit. I be like, okay.
Bruh, that's my shit. So yeah, listen to this shit though. I like the intro song. I like the 100 band song. YG. I like the YG on there a couple times. I like all them shits. But listen to that shit. It's bomb as fuck. I love me some DJ Mustard. It's called Perfect 10, and he
he calls it Mustard now.
It's also and I like that too. Drop the DJ, because you're a producer. He produces. He makes beats and he does.
I get why, but
I get it, because he doesn't want to limit himself.
We're just so used to saying DJ. It just comes out.
But Nipsey Hussle was featured on there. The song is called Perfect 10 as well. He named it after But yeah, it's the shit. It's the shit. I'll be playing it in my car.
I didn't even know he dropped something.
Yeah, he dropped it a couple weeks ago.
He's cute as a little boy.
And then how you feel about the Ed Sheeran joint? I listened to it before you got here.
Love.
He has really good features.
I didn't hear the whole thing.
Yeah, me neither.
But everything I heard, I had no issue with the song. So far, it sounds like, which I love, one of those albums where you can just play it through and you don't have to skip. I love that, because I'll be tired of trying to pick I'll try to pick a lineup, but what I want to hear, I don't have to do that.
What happens is, I can't when I'm driving I have to listen to my own personal playlist because it's like I'm driving and stuff. But in the house, I'll listen to a full album in the house. Like I'll clean up the kitchen or whatever and play a whole album out. Yeah. Just to listen to it and stuff. But I like the album. I love his features. I like the song, Cross Me with PNB Rock and Chance Rapper. And I'm listening to it some more. I like the Camila Cabello song with Cardi B. And he actually did a
LMA, the one with her.
I like that one, and the one with her on it is good too for me. Yeah, he did a sit down interview with Charlamagne also on YouTube. I gotta go and find it and watch it.
Is it like
just the Breakfast
Club or just that?
No, it's because Charlamagne does little separate things too from Breakfast Club. He does like little sit down. He did a sit down with Schoolboy Q about his album too. Okay. Yeah. He does his little separate sit down.
Is it like a YouTube channel just him?
It's just him. It's just him, but I don't know what channel it's on. But it's just him. It's YouTube, different. You'll find it. Yeah, because he did a sit down with Kanye West at one point talking about he does a lot of separate things from Breakfast Club.
I saw the Kanye one. I didn't watch it. I said I was gonna watch it, and I added to watch later, but I never got to it.
Yeah. But he does really good with that shit. I want to do that shit too. I want to interview people one day. But anyway,
I can see that in your future.
Any other music I'm not done listening to MGK's new album. He puts that album so far. It put me in like an emo-y mood because he's very alternative rocker type, which I like a lot. I do like MGK a lot. I think he's a really good rapper. I think he got better over time. Him and Eminem are really good white rappers for me. Honestly, I don't really like G-Eazy. I don't think G-Eazy's good to me.
I don't think he's that good of a rapper. He just has catchy songs,
girl.
He has good features.
Yes, that's what happens for him.
That's what helps. If he didn't have those features,
no. Because when he's on this song called "Do Not Disturb" on YG's album with Kamaya on it, girl, the song is so good. When it gets too G's probably cut it off. Because his lines, his lyrics, what he says, like some of his lines are whack. I'm like, what is this?
He's not good. If he didn't have those features, I don't know what he would have.
Okay,
but have you heard Jaden Smith's album?
I have not heard it yet.
I really like it.
You do? His first album was good too.
I know. Shit. Yeah. He got a little bit of everything on it. He got a little rock, a little like alternative. He did a little bit of everything, but it all sounds good. Like I really, really, really like it. Oh my God, I love it.
Yeah, I gotta listen to it.
I love the Smiths in general.
I think Willow has a new album out too. I think, coming out soon or something. Look,
I listen to my
girl.
Yeah. So, I'll definitely be listening. I love them. I love their whole family. Well, they know we love them.
Yeah, they some gold reachers too. I want to get to they levels too.
I watched the episode of Kardashians with the whole Jordan shit.
Why you watch that shit?
I wanted to see how it played out. I want to see that part.
I'm so
when Kim said what she said about Jordan. I was like, shut the fuck up. She was talking about when she was saying.
Because
about
Kylie support your family and blah blah blah, and then the fucking bitch Chloe talking about something. You don't want Chloe money to come out. That's your ghetto fucking alternate ego, bitch. Shut the fuck up.
You know what she said? I
guess so. What?
Because Kamora Simmons FaceTimed her.
Fuck that too. Fuck her for doing that too.
But she was like, yeah,
that's some bullshit.
She was like,
they came at
Kamora's right.
They all came at Kamora ass too. They all came at Kamora ass too on Twitter too.
She's like, yeah, Kamora's right. I'm tired of being nice.
Fuck our man. Fuck y'all bitches. Y'all the first. I know what I know what happened. Girl. Fuck them, girl. I don't get fuck that. And I be mad at Malika black ass for not even fucking say, girl, you the black one.
That's her money train. She ain't stopping.
Oh Lord. Anyway, anything else you wanted to discuss?
No, that's her money train. That's all I'm gonna say.
Did you have a positive quote, girl?
Yes, I do have a positive quote.
Girl, I don't got time for this bullshit. Damn Chloe money.
The quote is. That shit sounds so fucking.
You don't even have the same dad as everybody else. Shut the fuck up. Ooh, she don't.
Her father, O.J. Simpson.
that's the joke, but no, it's not. I think it's the hairdresser.
Your father killed your
stepmother. I think it's the hairdresser.
His daughter and her look alike.
Oh, bitch. I heard what you said, bitch.
No, his daughter. Whatever that little girl name is.
It's not. She not. Chloe not black. It's just. I think it's a while back. They said because Kris Jenner wrote a book, and in the book she admitted to having an affair on their father with Rob Kardashian and with the hairdresser, whatever the fuck. And then they put it side by side, and it looked like, and then Chloe looked like the hairdresser. I think Chloe is that's. I don't think that Chloe.
She don't look like none of them.
No, I don't. Yeah, Chloe. That's not Rob Kardashian's not her dad, not her biological father.
He's not Armenian.
I don't believe him to be.
But anyway, yes, the quote. Says you can only become accomplished at something you love. Don't make money your goal. Instead, pursue the things you love doing, and then do them so well that people can't take their eyes off of you. And that is by Maya Angelou.
All right.
I love that quote.
Another Maya Angelou quote. All right now.
I just be loving her.
Oh shit! Meg Thee Stallion just dropped the Fever movie trailer. Bitch.
Oh, did she?
I'm about to watch it. Okay, all right, guys. Thank you guys so much for listening to Heard the Podcast. You can find us at Heard the Podcast on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. That's Heard, HER''D. On Instagram is HERD, the podcast, or whatever. You can find me, Danny, at Danny DeVito __ on Instagram, Danny DeVito with 1 _ on Twitter.
And you can find me, Taylor, at Katie Herron, CEDYHRN, on Twitter, Instagram, everywhere.
Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye.
Toodles.